Hello dear students, how are you? I hope you might be doing very well. Let's continue to the activity series of unit number 4, exploring poetry. Dear students, we have completed activity number 1, 2 and 3 in the previous videos. If you are not aware of it, you can check it in the history section. Today we will continue activity number 4 to 10. So activity number 4 is based on the matching which is on activity number 3. So you have to complete all these activity series. Activity number 4 will be matching. In the A column we see faint, seizing, rot, drowsy and shrill. In the B section we see feeling sleepy, comes through loud and clear, brought about, weak, stop existing or happening. The word in the column number A and in the column B are meaning to each other. You have to find what is the exact meaning of the word given in column A, and then you have to join the words given in the column B. So in this way you have to complete activity number 4. Let's go to activity number 5. Here we see 3 questions are there and it is asked to give answers for the following. Answer the following questions with reference to the poem. Dear students, activity number 4 also and activity number 5 also, they both are based on the poem on the grasshopper and the cricket. So you will have to complete this activity number 4 and 5 based on the poems. Okay dear students, so let us see the question. What happens when all the birds are faint in the heat of the sun? So you have to answer what happens when all the birds are sitting in their nest, feeling the heat of the sun. They are sitting in the nest to relax themselves. Then what happens? We already studied in the poem that an animal, a small insect comes out producing that sound. So you have to write the answer in the format that which particular insect is coming out and what type of sound he is producing. Now question number 2. When can one hear the cricket's song? So cricket is an insect which is mainly seen in the winter season. And when can one hear? So when you will hear, it is also clearly mentioned in the poem. You can see in the previous videos that the cricket song is heard when a person is just getting to sleep. He is not completely asleep, he is just falling asleep. The main difference between sleep and asleep is this, that you will use the word sleep when a person is completely sleeping. He is not conscious, means he is in deep sleep, and asleep means he has just started to sleep, he is not in the deep sleep. That time you will use asleep word. Okay dear students, so you have to write the answer. When can one hear the cricket's song? The cricket song can be heard during the winter season when one is asleep. Now question number 3. Dash, he takes the lead in summer luxury. Now who is he? So dear students, and it is clearly understood that he is a grasshopper, because grasshopper is seen in summer season. So directly you will see that he is represented as grasshopper. So you got the answers 1, 2 and 3. If you have some different answers, you can write it also. We will see after you submit your answers. So activity number 4 is matching for the faint, seizing, rot, drowsy and shrill. Okay, so after completing activity number 4 and 5, we'll go to activity number 6. Activity number 6 is a figure of speech. I think before saying something regarding personification, we will just take the basic steps here. Personification is a way of giving human qualities to the non-living things. Suppose, let's take an example. Here it is given, the poetry of earth is never dead. Now the earth is a non-living thing, and the dead is a quality which is compared to living thing. So here a non-living thing is compared or is given human qualities, the living qualities to the non-living thing. Such a comparison is known as personification. You will get a detailed video on figure of speech next time. Okay, just wait for it. Personification, no need to do here, because it is work in a group to list 5 example of personification. We will do afterwards, and still if you can find the examples, it is very good if you write here. Okay dear students, you will get a special videos on figure of speech, because here we saw personification. In the activity number 1 we saw metaphor and simile. So already you have 3 figure of speeches included in this book. Maybe you can have some more in the next units, so it's better to give you a detailed video on figure of speech. It's a part of grammar. So grammar will be continued in the next videos. You will get special video on figure of speech. Let's continue to activity number 7. Activity number 7 is something like a puzzle. It is fun with language. You have to complete the following ladder with the clues given below. In the ladder you can see number 1 is written and E is written after there, some space is there, some little space is there, and at last H is written there. Then 2 is there, and below 2 3 blanks are there, and again we have number 3, S is written, small blank is there, in the end R is there. Then we have 4. It means it is coming in a zigzag shape. 1 will be horizontal, 2 will be vertical, 3 will be horizontal, 4 will be vertical, 5 will be horizontal, 6 will be vertical, 7 will be horizontal, and the blank contains a word, and the clue regarding that word is given below. For example, there is life on the planet dash. So which planet has life on it? It is only one in the whole universe, that is Earth. So you have to write Earth here in the first horizontal line. E is already there, you have to write A, R, T, and H is already given there, so no need to write H. In this way you have to complete all these 7 clues and find the word. So activity number 7 will be completed in this way. So next is activity number 8. You have to write rhyming word. It is one of the most easiest activity you will have here, because sun is a word which has many rhyming word like fun, gun, run, so many are there. You can write the words of your own choice. Let's go to activity number 9. Activity number 9 has clues given here like a puzzle. You have to read the statement and then you have to find the answer. Let's take first one. I am a large brown insect that is sometimes found in warm places or where food is kept. So dear student, do you get the answer? If you get the answer, you have to comment in the comment box. I will not give you the answers here because I want you all to show some dignity to the subject and find the answers by your own. They are very easy. I am a small insect which bites and sucks blood of the people, sometimes also causing malaria. So I think this is also clear. You have to copy these questions along with the answers in your notebook. Number 3, I am a type of a beetle producing light from my body. So you have to give the answer. I am an insect with long black legs and I jump high into the air and making a vibrating sound. So I think this is also is clear. Okay dear students, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the 5 clues are given here. You have to read this clue, you have to find the answer, you have to write here. I think the clues are much clear. You will not have any doubts regarding any insects. Still, if you find any doubts, I will be there to help you out. Let's go to activity number 10. You have to make a greeting card with beautiful pictures of birds, insects, flowers and trees. So dear students, I know making a greeting card is a hobby for many of you. So it is a fun for you to do the activity number 10. So complete this activity by making a greeting card. You have to also draw or paste beautiful pictures of birds, insects, flowers and trees so that it looks very beautiful. After making it, you can click the picture and send me. Okay dear students, so here activity number 10 also comes to an end, and also the unit number 4. Okay, in the next video or in the next lecture, you will get the answers and important question and answers for unit number 4, which will be helpful for you to understand the unit. So dear students, I am ending this video here again with all the best wishes to you. Don't forget to sit and read your textbooks. Doesn't matter if it's a textbook or some other book. You should practice reading at least for 10 pages, or if you can read more than 10 pages every day, it will be more useful to you, because the classes are not going on, so reading and learning habit is not up to date. So it will be a problem for you when you will start reading and writing. So it's a humble request to you all that you should be with the books and read as much as you can. Dear students, if you find any difficulty in unit number 4, you should feel free to send your comments or any doubts in the comment box, or you can directly send me the messages on my WhatsApp number. You already have it. If you are puzzled with the number, you can go and watch the previous videos. You will get my number definitely there. Okay, dear students, so I am ending this activity number 10 here, and all the best wishes to you.